Hello students, in this video, let's revise the chapter Light Reflection and Refraction through a few case study questions. So be ready with a notebook and pen to note down the questions and let's start revising. In the chapter Light, two major phenomena of light is being discussed, reflection and refraction. As part of reflection, we have learned the image formation in concave and convex mirrors and their uses, and also we have learned to draw the ray diagrams. Similar is the case with refraction. We have learned the image formation in convex and concave lenses and the ray diagrams and the power of lens. Now let's move on to the question. The first case is given here. The spherical mirror forms different types of images when the object is placed at different locations. When the image is formed on screen, the image is real, and when the image does not form on screen, the image is virtual. When the two reflected rays meet actually, the image is real, and when they appear to meet, the image is virtual. A concave mirror always forms a real inverted image for different positions of the object, but if the object is placed between the focus and pole, the image formed is virtual and erect. A convex mirror always forms a virtual, erect and diminished image. A concave mirror is used as doctor's head mirror to focus light on body parts like eyes, ears, nose, etc. to be examined because it can form erect and magnified image of the object. The convex mirror is used as a rear view mirror in automobiles because it can form a small and erect image of an object. Here comes the first question based on the case study. When an object is placed at the center of curvature of a concave mirror, the image formed is... Let's try to get the image of the object kept at C, that is at center of curvature. The first light ray that comes parallelly to the principal axis after reflection pass through the focus. Another light ray is coming incident through the focus and it goes off parallelly after reflection. Here you can see the image is formed at C itself and it is the same size as that of the object. So the option is option C. Question 2. No matter how far you stand from a mirror, your image appears erect. The mirror is likely to be... Recall the image formation in concave, convex and plane mirrors. We know that in a convex mirror, the image is always erect, but it is a diminished image. Here in the question, it is only given erect, but the size of the image is not given. If you recall, in a concave mirror, most of the image formed is real and inverted image, and only in one case we get an erect image. So, here, how far you stand from the mirror, the image is appearing to be erect. Hence, the mirror is not going to be a concave mirror. And we have also learned that in a plane mirror also, the image formed is always erect. So, the answer here can be either plane or convex. Why it is said so? It is because the size of the image is not given. If it was given as same size, we could have confirmed it as plane. But since the size is not given, we have to go for plane or convex. The third question based on the case, a child is standing in front of a magic mirror. She finds the image of her head bigger, the middle portion of her body of the same size and that of the legs smaller. The following is the order of combination for the magic mirror from the top. So let's recall the image formed by a plane, concave and convex mirror. Now it is said that the middle portion of the body is of same size, and we know that in a plane mirror the image formed is always erect and of same size. So the middle portion is a plane mirror. Hence from this we can eliminate option A and B. So now left is option C and option D. Now let's see. Her legs are smaller and a diminished image is formed in a convex mirror and her image of her head is bigger. So we know that in a concave mirror sometimes the images formed are always enlarged. Hence the order here will be option C, concave, plane and convex. Moving on to the next question. To get an image larger than the object, one can use Again, this is a question based on the image formation by mirrors. In the previous question itself, we have discussed that plane mirror forms a same sized image and convex mirror forms a diminished image. So here, in order to get an image larger than the object, we have to use a concave mirror. So the answer is option B. Question number 5. A convex mirror has wider field of view because we know that convex mirrors are diverging mirrors. That means they diverge the light rays falling on them. Also, the image formed in them is smaller and hence larger number of images can be seen. As well as the image formed is closer to the mirror. That is why convex mirrors have a wider field of view. So the answer here is option C, both A and B. Now we have completed the first case study question and we are moving to the second one. The lenses form different type of images when object placed at different location. When a ray is incident parallel to the principal axis, after refraction it passes through the focus or appears to come from the focus. When a ray goes through the optical center of the lens, it passes without any deviation. If the object is placed between the focus and optical center of the convex lens, erect and magnified image is formed. As the object is brought closer to the convex lens from infinity to focus, the image moves away from the convex lens from focus to infinity. Also, the size of image goes on increasing and the image is always real and inverted. A concave lens always gives a virtual, erect and diminished image irrespective to the position of the object. So this case study is basically based on lenses and their image formation. Now let's check the questions based on this case study. The first question is, the location of image formed by a convex lens when the object is placed at infinity is... Now we have learnt that when an object is placed at infinity, the parallel rays come and concentrate at the focus. So the image is formed at focus. Hence the answer is option A, at focus. Question number 2. When the object is placed at the focus of concave lens, then the image formed is... We have learnt that any object kept in between the infinity and the optical center of the concave lens, then the image formed is always virtual and erect and smaller. So the answer here is option C, virtual and smaller. Third question. The size of image formed by a convex lens when the object is placed at the focus of the lens is... When the object is kept at the focus of a convex lens, the light rays after refraction goes parallel. That means they may meet at infinity and hence the image is highly magnified. So the option here is option C, highly magnified. When the object is placed at 2f in front of the convex lens, the location of the image is... Recall the image formation by an object in a convex lens. We know that if the object is kept at 2f, that is double the focal length of the convex lens, then the image is formed at 2f on the other side of the lens. Hence the answer is at 2f on the other side. At which location of object in front of a concave lens, the image between focus and optical center is formed? In a concave lens, wherever be the object kept in front of the lens, the image formed is always virtual, erect and diminished. That means if you keep the object anywhere between center and infinity, then the image always is formed between focus and the optical center. Hence the answer here is option A, anywhere between center and infinity. So these are two case study questions that we have discussed in this video. One was based on reflection and the other was based on refraction. If you feel that this video was helpful for your revision, do share the video among your friends and family and do not forget to hit the like button. Also, drop your doubts as comments in the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that you get notifications whenever the videos are uploaded. See you in another video.